A lot of people are advocating that the rich get richer and the poor is poor. Well, that's only because you don't understand what's going to happen to you. You see, it's all just a game, ladies and gentlemen. And the quality of your living depends entirely upon your ability to play the game. And I play the game, play the game.
Good evening, everybody coming in. I'm going to get time to get in here in the chat. And I'm going to run this back again because, see, folks think they playing with the wrong one. I'm not the one to play games with. So I'm going to run this back again so folks understand where the hell I'm coming from. Just one more time for the slow ones in the back.
A lot of people are advocating that the rich get richer and the poor is poor. Well, that's only because you don't understand what's going to happen to you. You see, it's all just a game, ladies and gentlemen. And the quality of your living depends entirely upon your ability to play the game. And I play the game, play the game.
Welcome, everybody coming in. Are you catching this during the replay? This is very impromptu. I did not plan on doing this because if y'all seen my 2 test runs earlier, I'm kind of in my fifis over some shit, some F-ish that YouTube is trying to pull. So I guess it's it's mess with JOC Day. I guess that's what it is. So folks want to play games.
A lot of people are advocating that the rich get richer and the poor is poor. Well, that's only because you don't understand what's going to happen to you. You see, it's all just a game, ladies and gentlemen. And the quality of your living depends entirely upon your ability to play the game. And I play the game, play the game.
Okay. Enough of that. Let me get it off my chest like I said, because I don't plan on being on here this long. I would have been on him, but I had to go back and collect receipts. See, because I ain't got time for folks, trying to play checkers with a chess champ. I ain't got time for it. So let's take the rest. Earlier today, I received an email from a subscriber about a certain video somebody did addressing somebody else. Well, they got that same email and they went live and addressed a certain person. So I went up on the StreamYard and said what I had to say. See, because what you're not going to do, one of my main character flaws is this. When I ride with somebody, I ride with them. And if you and I ain't gonna sit around and watch nobody fuck with them for no reason. So I made my comment. I left it alone. So then Rita was on, so I went over in her chat, and I made the comment, Miss Diamond, you're being summoned. And then I threw up the deuces. I was out. That's all I said. Rita comes back on. I peek in. This cave bitch here, and I'm gonna be cussing. This cave bitch here, by JLC 87. Okay, I'm like, okay, what the fuck? Okay, whatever, what the fuck ever. So I go to throw up the deuces. The whore blocked me out of Rita's chat. Now, this is when I come to Rita. Now, I'm not crying because I got blocked out of the chat. My thing is, I ain't do shit to disrespect that chat. And when this shit first jumped off between Rita, between Divin and QB, and Rita got in it. When we looked up and Divin was a moderator over there, I commented under Rita's video, something to the effect, Rita, don't let her pull you into this. Don't let her mess up your platform. Rita made a statement, basically, basically telling me that I hadn't been supporting her. So I'm going to address that, not supporting her first. Because let's go back to around this July of last year when your daughter, and yeah, I'm gonna go there, went over there on Shelly's platform telling I was supposed to be telling all the family secrets on how the husband was doing this. Then you had Lady Riri out there talking about the husband that did this and the husband that did that. And I'm like, okay, this shit has to stop. So what I did, because it was lines drawn in the sand, I'm gonna have to play this because I don't need y'all seeing it. This little bit of audio is what I had to say on the situation when it came to what her folks was going around telling everybody.
Hey, how y'all doing out there? Yeah, as y'all can see, I'm on my way to my usual place, to my job.
And this is dated July 18, 2019.
Right quick. Wait a minute, y'all give me a minute. I see different people I stand with Lala, I stand with Rita. Well, me, baby, I stand with the truth. Because like they say, it's three sides to every story. So it's Rita's side, it's her daughter's side, and then it's the truth. And that's why I stand. I stand with the truth. I just popped in right quick to say that. Y'all have a good day. Like I said, I'm on my way to where I'm always on my way to my job. And I will talk to y'all later.
Okay. That was my stance on that. I was still supporting Rita. I was still going into her chat because at this time she had went to having over 100 people in her chat. I think during that time I went in there one time and it might have been 12 because she was losing moderators left and right, but I still came over there and supported. Okay, let's fast forward, shall we, to November of last year when she was seen on camera buying perks or attempting to buy perks, and she had said that she was going to check herself and had checked herself into an outpatient rehab, and everybody was going around saying, oh, she ain't did that, she ain't doing that, they calling her all these junkies. Everybody was doing lives with her name in it. This is what my stance on it was. And this is dated November 22nd, 2019.
What, Rita? I have no problem with Rita, but I am sick.
Okay, let's take that back to that because I want to get the whole thing of what I said when I started.
I did not know we had all these drug rehab professional counselors over here in this sector, for one. I did not know we had. Welcome, beautiful state. I did not know we had all of them over here. Now, y'all have Rita me to death. Let me start by saying this. I love Rita. I support Rita. I have no problem with Rita, but I am sick and tired of hearing about Rita. I don't want to hear no more about a Rita, a senior Rita, or Margarita at this point. Because everybody is sitting up there on their throne. Oh, she's just a junkie. Oh, she's just an addict. She be gooping folks out their money. She be scamming folks out their money. Okay, this is what she does. That's what she does right there. Okay, I got my Cash App up there. Now, do she put a gun to one of your relatives' heads and be like, if you don't send that to my Cash App, either you send something to my Cash App or I'm gonna blow their brains out? Having it up there on the screen does not force you to send anything to it. I know because I put mine up there. I just got it up there. So how is that forcing anybody? Father one, she scammed me out my money and this, that. No, you are like a lot of the subscribers that and supporters of people. They think because they give you a super chat or they send you a cash app, and then they can be like, I've supported this person. I send out and I support everybody with this and that. Sit your ass down. You send that super chat because you want your name up there on that screen. It ain't got nothing to do with you supporting the content creator or the YouTuber. You do that because you want to be seen, because you want the attention, because it puts your name and your comment up in lights and put a color on it. You do the shit for attention. Don't know. And I'm gonna go back to what I said when everybody was coming down on Miss Gina. Oh, she scammed that Miss Gina shit. Miss Gina, Rita, and nobody else forces you to send them money. None of them. So please leave that alone.
Okay. That was my thoughts on that situation when everybody was drug rehab counselors and knew that, you know, she need to go do this, she need to go do that. Still supported. So I'm gonna say this, Rita. I wish you well. I wish you peace within your walls. Cause baby girl, you're gonna need it with that bitch that you got over there with you. Because just like you, I see you doing just like I did. I had to learn. So you're gonna have to learn. And word on the street is a money thing anyway, because let's be for real. I remember when you came on there and busted her out for offering to pay you to teach her how to read people. Then when that shit first jumped off between her and QB and you found out what it was about, you cussed her out and told her to stay the hell away from your platform. But then folks got mad at QB. Folks got mad at Fi Babe. I swear. Some of y'all, no, it ain't some of y'all. A lot of y'all is letting y'all hate for QB and Fi Babe blind y'all. Now, when it comes to that, I ain't got a dog in that fight. I am me. I am JLC 87 Productions and JLC 87 Productions 2. That's who I am. That's what I'm about. See, because I did that being ride or die and repping and all that, and that didn't end well. So, you know, I'm just like, okay, that ain't gonna work out. So, Rita, baby, I wish you well. Ain't no ill feelings, ain't no hard feelings. Evidently, y'all got a vendetta going on over there, and it is what it is. So, peace be within your walls. Peace be within your walls. Now, I'm tired of having to address this bitch right here. See, because to you, only thing I got to say to you.
Well. I didn't think you had it in you. I'm your huckleberry.
Exactly. I'm your huckleberry. Now let's go to work on you. Now, the only thing that you can tell people is I took your wrench. This is what all this shit between me and you started, because when I took that damn wrench, when I told your ass back on July 2nd of 2019 that if I seen any of the shit that the folks was saying you were doing was true, I was going to take the wrench. I told you that. But you just got all in your feelings and all in your feelings, and where you went, you go where all the rest of the motherfuckers go when they see that the shit they saying about me don't faze me. You brought my child in this, and I told you then you had fucked up. And you was, I didn't do any of that. I didn't do none of that. But since folks are releasing recordings, I mean, because last week it gave me a flashback to No Limit. Folks were releasing recordings every other day. You know, back in No Limit heyday, they was releasing a damn new CD every week. Now let me refresh your memory, little girl. Because see, that's what you're acting like. You're acting like a little girl. As to you didn't understand and why I took your wrench. Like I said, this right here was July 2nd, 2019. And if you need to go back and find the video, it's titled Time to Sort This Thing Out. It's over 4 hours. It is at the 3:15, 3:16 mark. When everybody was in the chat, you know, I think that night I lost almost 50 damn subs because I wouldn't take your wrench.
Everybody the benefit of the doubt until they show me otherwise. That is what my
okay. See, but like I said, my character flaw.
Okay, so Diamond, okay. So do you want? I'm gonna bring. Wait a minute. I don't want to talk to her. Okay. Diamond. I ain't got shit to say to her, and I told her that. Okay, Diamond. Type in your response, baby.
And this was when her and Crystal G was on them.
Hey, Billy G, thanks for stopping by, love.
Was going at it, doing the live.
What you got to say about that, Diamond? You know, like I said, repeat the question. What is your response to what Crystal just said about the situation with, because what Johnny Mac had asked the question when we first got on here was about the doxing, and then it's the thing with the tone of the middle finger that you made it a point to ask if she noticed.
And this one you were still running around here talking about you black.
That's what the question is. And the doxing of people, because see, now I'm gonna make this clear. No, I got her muted. I got her muted because I wanted Crystal to be able to say her piece.
You can mute me and let her talk. That's fine. You can mute me and let her talk. Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay, let me go back. Okay, Davin, I'm finna unmute you. Okay. Okay, Davin, you're back on.
Okay. No, I did not dox anybody for the panel. No.
And that turned out to be a lie.
And they think so now. And I heard Crystal say that to her you identified as a mixed race woman. Now.
Which I am.
Okay. And you and the doxing thing?
No, I've never doxed anybody for the panel. I've never doxed anybody for the panel, and I don't dox, period.
Okay. No. Because I'm going to say this one time and one time only, Diamond.
Accounts. I don't dox people. I don't do any of those things. I'm not down with that.
Okay.
Here's the thing. I'm going to bring this on screen so y'all can see the actual visual of this. Please bear with me. Boom. Share. Oh, Lord. Because at this point, y'all, I was so done with this shit. I was like, I'm sitting there thinking, what have I gotten myself into? That's what I was thinking.
Here's the thing. Like I said, I give any and everybody the benefit of the doubt until they show me otherwise. That is what my grandmother instilled in me. But this is not going to be somewhere that's going to be known for folks doxing people. I know. No.
No, and I think Billy
okay.
Up in here.
Okay. It's on the text message. She was sending me the panel information.
you have a picture of me, Billy, or anything else, you know that's legal, right? Because that means you're putting out stuff that I didn't give you liberty to do.
The panel never doxed, period. But I will say Krista should have never had that woman's personal information, and David is the one that sent it to her. A young lady that was investigating. See, I didn't even know about that until I heard Billy say that about the doxing information. I can't even think of the words to put this in. Billie Jean. Oh God, I don't have no damn picture of her. I already said it in Tracy's live. I never had a picture. I've seen you on
the Hangout. Turn your camera on. Well, you know what, Billy? You don't know who you saw at any given moment. Sit your ass down. Matter of fact, have 7 feet down.
Okay, I think I stopped it. Yeah, I did. Wait a minute. Let me play.
Billy.
Because now,
and this is what she's
notorious for. I've learned over the years.
It went
when her ass being
JLC. I'm not here for this mess, no ma'am. Well, Krista, if you want to hang up, you can. I just wanted to hear your, hear your side of it.
Because it sounds like to me.
And remember that name,
I
Crystal
thank
G.
you for calling.
Was sent to Crystal that was maybe threaded back to the panel.
And wait a minute,
my fault.
Billy. I mean, not Billy. Now, Diving, I didn't allow nobody to come at you like that over phone. So I would appreciate the same for the people in the chat. Okay, babes? Okay. That's all I'm asking. To be respectful. And that goes for anybody in the chat and moderator. Be respectful. Over here. Now, I don't care. I don't know what, the stories and you've seen the stories. It's not nothing that I'm making up about what you've done in other people's chats.
How am I getting caught losing, though? I don't understand that. Because it just seems like Crystal's stirring up a whole lot of stuff. Not deflecting anything. There's a lot I can say right now, but then I'd have to out 90% of the people in the chat right now. I'm not fixing to do that.
I feel myself disrespecting. And gotta have a good one. Well, Billie Jean, thank you for coming over here, darling.
I don't do that. I don't snitch on people.
Oh. Well, y'all, I appreciate everybody stopping by. If you did not catch this whole 3-hour and 21-minute live, it will be up on my page. Okay, let's get real. The question about. Okay, yeah, I'll unmute you. I thought you had hung up. Wait a minute. You still on? Okay. Okay, Krista, you're unmuted.
We're gonna fight over a yellow.
Okay, wait a minute. Dive and let Crystal speak.
Oh, I'm gonna let this whole thing play because I think it's some.
I didn't send all the text messages because I really didn't want to hurt all the other content creators that she said such shitty things about and other people. But if she wants to go this route with me, we gonna go this route. I'm about to head over to the panel. I'm about to take a seat on the panel. So I'll see y'all later. Y'all have a blessed night. Dive and keep that same fucking energy, bitch.
Ooh, okay. All right.
You asked me to be gracious and nice.
Well, because you're rep. Now that was one of the things that that was said about Nep that as a representative of the chat. So. Panel. But and on that note, we seriously finna end this because I've been sitting here for over 3 hours. And it's all about wait, let me address something. Okay, Apocalypse.
She got the last word.
Now see
and now
this.
it's like,
You see this shit?
No.
Okay, y'all see this right?
Diving.
Now this is proof
Diving, baby. Wait a minute.
of that I lost
Okay, Apocalypse.
subscribers that night.
You can't stop people from cursing. Is that your correct? Is that what you just said? Just follow me on this. Is that what you just said, Apocalypse? You can't stop people from cursing, right? You can't stop grown people from cursing, right? Right? Apocalypse? Come down. No. That's what I said. Okay. See, now I'm finna call out the hypocrisy of it, because that was one of the main things that folks came down on Nip for last night, because he was on Tracy's live cursing. Just saying. You weren't cursing in your own life. I done let a couple of words fly out. Now, so do you see? Because my thing is, what's good for the goose is good for the gander. Now, if you saying that people are allowed to curse, is exactly, Catfish. That's what it boils down to. And at y'all. Again, I'm going to say this, like I said toward the beginning. Diving didn't come to me about doing the call in. I asked her to do a call in and try to put all this stuff that was being said about her to rest. You're in your own live cursing. Don't act like you hadn't been in a live and hadn't let a few words.
And he was just being an ass. Oh,
well, she said, Billy, she said she was headed over to the panel. Yeah, you can make okay. Whoever was that, Billie Jean, thanks for answering. Cause I subbed you from the beginning, so that was one of the guys that can't not word, wish people weren't so hateful.
Now,
text saying,
if you look at that, I don't. If it's coming up, this is 4 hours.
Ooh.
I had to sit.
Apocalypse. I was like,
4 hours defending this chick.
You saying you want to hear from your subs, so you got. Let me go ahead.
I wish I could show y'all the chat.
Thank you for coming.
Sure, they can be fabricated. They absolutely can be fabricated.
Okay, you're saying you want to hear from your subscribers, so you got to hear what they have to say when they call you. I mean, I understand that.
Seriously.
I have no problem with folks cursing, but it's kind of hypocritical to me that just less than 24 hours ago, people was coming down on Nip because he was cursing in Tracy's chat. You get what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to let them curse. I understand. I have no problem with people cursing, but as it was told to Nip, what I just told Diving was she is a representative. While she got her rent and we are on live, she is a representative of JLC 87 Productions. And I would appreciate. Are you getting what I'm saying? Are y'all overstanding me? Are y'all overstanding me? I don't want you to understand. I want you to overstand what I'm saying.
Lady Karen, I'm not busted on anything. Why don't you show an actual proof receipt where I'm being nasty to people in a chat?
And this went on for 4 hours.
Somebody. Okay? Don't do that. Don't sit there and say that I'm busted. I'm not busted on anything. Not busted in my look. I'm not busted on anything I say.
Yeah, I want that point to be overstood, not understood. Overstood. Exactly.
And I'm being respectful because that's what you're supposed to do. I'm not going to sit here and cuss.
I have proof.
Can I? Yeah, but I choose not to because that's not a good look for this channel.
And that's all I ask of my mods is to be respectful. to call in and voice their opinion. Exactly. Apocalypse, do you want to call in and say what you got to say?
Exactly. Instead
do you want to call in?
Let them call in.
It's open. I will put the call in number again and again. Anybody that want to call, you know what? I'm on vacation. We can sit up here and do this all night.
Great girl. How am I making anyone look bad? How am I, with all due respect, for a minute?
Yeah. Let's be real. I'm finna put the call in number in the chat.
I love how everybody forgets that when they're going through it, but when someone else is going through it, you don't rally behind that, do you? You piggyback on the hate, and that is terrible.
For 4 hours.
I had to double check. I got to go get my nails did though. Oh Lord, I got to get my nails done. 605-3103. Okay, I'm putting the call-in number in the chat. Now, Davin, what I'm gonna do, just like we did last time, when I get a caller, I'm gonna mute you. I'm gonna let them say what they got to say, and then when they get through, I'll mute them.
It's almost turning into a perfect example of how people in a chat literally can push other people over the edge. Amnesia or seizures. Well, Lady Karen, if you must know from a medical standpoint, when you have a seizure, part of your memory and part of your brain cells do get disturbed. And it does take a little bit of time for those things to come back.
And that...
So, yeah. It's like almost like a temporary amnesia.
Okay.
It takes several days for things to come back.
And with that...
The content creator, they literally put me into a seizure. I won't say her name, but she did.
And with what she's saying about the seizure thing, that is true because my son suffered from seizures. So yeah. Hello, 6543. Hello, how you doing, Davin? I'm muting you for a second, okay?
Okay. Hey, JLC.
Hey, darling, who is this?
This is Let's Get Real.
Hey, Let's Get Real. How you doing tonight, girl?
Okay, I'm good. How you doing? I know you're tired.
Hey, I'm here to let's let it out.
Okay, I just want to voice some things that I've seen because it seems like Diamond is flip-flopping on everything that she's supposed to be answering. Okay, so the first thing is, I have never disrespected Diamond in the chat. I've seen her plenty of places. I just don't deal with her because I've seen the things that she does. She would go to different chats, and then she'll say something slick, and then she retract it real quick. And like when she was in S. Hutchinson's live, and she was saying something, S. Hutchinson was like, well, what did you say, Diamond? What did you say? And she'll be, she wouldn't answer. All of a sudden, she gone. Like the other night, she was typing up a storm. If you go back to Tracy's live, she was typing up a storm. And Tracy said, well, I'm going to let Billy call in, and then you can defend yourself. 10 minutes, she was quiet, cricket. And then all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying, when Billy gets off the phone, she back in the chat. I was driving. She played them type of games. I ain't never said nothing because, hey, baby, do you. They already don't trust you because of those type of games. But this is what made me really have to stay for Diamond. And I'm like, ooh, you something else. Because when the situation with Nip happened, I knew he was going to erase the video. So I did screenshot it. Because I wanted to make sure what I saw, because it was going fast, started going fast. Everybody was like, please don't do that, please don't do that. He was rounding everybody up. They were in their sisters was crying. And I didn't have a problem with you making like attempted, taking your life. I don't want to say that on your live.
Right.
I don't want to.
You ain't supposed to say that word, but you can refer to it.
Yeah, harming yourself.
Right.
And I have a problem with it because I've had family members that have done that, and it's close, like it's just too close for you to play like that. And what made me think, and I don't know if he was playing, But what made me think that he was playing, when it first started happening, Diamond typed in the chat. Now, she just kept saying, I'm such a positive person. I try to be positive. This is that. Spinning this narrative. Because she talks a lot in circles. But she won't answer the question. That's why I kept typing in your chat. Answer the question. Because she put in there, y'all, just be cool. Just roll with it. It's a game. She's trying to calm people down. She said that I have the screenshots. I have the proof. So you can sit up here and say, Billy's text messages are fake, which you're not. And you can sit up here and not answer what Crystal said. But I have when you were talking about be cool, it's just a game. You said that. Now, that's your cousin, your fifth cousin, right? Fifth cousin, whoever heard it, but okay.
Cat.
That's your fifth cousin. Yeah, son?
I know I was calling my sister.
Oh. I'm sorry, I don't even talk too much, but I just gotta get
Yeah, go ahead. That's why I opened up the lines.
That was horrible what she did, but you're a positive person. It's cool, it's just a game. Don't play like this. People were crying, people were saying they nerves back, they were shaking, they were scared, and she kept saying, please don't call the police, please don't call the police. He's just doing it to prove a point. He's just doing this as a metaphor. Who plays games like this? And then you sit up there co-signing this. You're just as psychotic as the person is doing it. If you in on it, but either Neff was really trying to do that and you were playing games, or either Neff wasn't trying to do that and you both were playing games. So which one is it? She could not answer a straight question. Then Billy came out after that happened with the text. Before that happened with the text. Well, she said came out with the proof of the text messages after that happened. And then she sits up there and says, well, Billy, let me back up before I get off the Neff situation. In the chat, she was putting.
Okay, I will when she gets through making her point, Diamond.
Yeah, I know you want to get on and talk because you want to talk around, but you're not going to do that right now. I'll be done in just give me 60 seconds, Diamond. You can talk in circles all you want. So then she's putting in their chat about his cash app. If you're gonna, I don't even sound crazy about it, but if you're gonna do damn shit to where you're gonna take your life, who needs a cash app? Who needs a cash app? And they were like, Diamond, this is not the time. This is not the time. And she was like, here's the light, but I mean, just all this stuff. What are you doing? What are you doing?
And that was part of the 4-hour live that I had to do because of her ass. And you heard the people calling in saying that she was still doing the mess that she's doing now today. So since you want to play games, Miss Diving for Death, let's play games. If anybody in the chat know how to get in touch with Crystal G or Vero H, let them know that they might want to get over here and see this live. Because this next release, I'm just gonna let it play. I'm just gonna play it and let you all hear it, and then I'm gonna be done.
Who was saying this?
Billie Jean had it on her live.
Okay. So Billie Jean had it on her live.
Right.
I don't know if you and I covered this. Yes, like last night. But you remember how I said Veronica?
Yeah.
And okay, so there was Veronica. So Nevin said to me very early on, he's like, let's see. He had a gut feeling, as did I. But we were like, what do you want to do? You could just cut her loose and just be done with it. Like, if you think she's a mole, let her go. And he's like, no, I'm going to keep her around where I can keep eyes on her. So I'm like, okay. She reached out to me. I gave her my number. She would always ask about that. She would ask about his relationship. She always wanted to know, really, not even just intimate details, but she wanted his whole personal background.
And who is this, Veronica?
Veronica, okay? So keep up with me here. I know it's going to be a loopy one. So I kept saying to Veronica, look, I understand what you're saying here and there, but when it comes to his personal life, I'm not really going to speak on it. So then he would call me an hour later. He'd be like, did she call you? I was like, yeah. She be calling me when you go live to try to talk to me so I can't be there and moderate. Then he was like, okay, now things are getting really weird. So then I would like let him know. She's asking about this. She's asking about that. Always question everything, right?
Okay.
And he was like, all right, still kept her around. He's like, I'm just going to keep eyes on her. I want to see how far she's going to take this. Then Crystal and I got together, and Crystal spoke to me. Now, I'm not going to say too much about Crystal. I'm not going to dog her out. But there are certain things that I said to Veronica that purposely made me say to both of them to see who was going to air it first. So what you're telling me now I'm not surprised, because he couldn't trust everybody. He couldn't trust anybody. Everybody wants to know his personal business. Is he married? Yeah, he's fucking married. Am I laid eyes on his husband? Yep. Does he have my phone number? Sure does.
Well, Doc, that's why I sent you what I said in the text.
Like when we hang out, him and I,
right,
we're FaceTiming. Like, he knows my husband, he knows my kids, I know his. You know what I'm saying? Like, now I'm hearing that someone said on Joyce's live that Nep might have admitted somewhere in a video that him and I have been like moles underneath other people's pages. Nep never said that. Do you ever recall him saying that?
Now, I never heard. That was my first time hearing it. Now, I did hear that about that you guys made multiple troll pages.
Get the fuck out of here. No way.
And would go into Nep's live to trolling.
Oh, God, no.
Because, okay, you remember, you remember when he did, I'm going back to this 7.5 hour live he did. It was somebody in there called the Lion Cajun.
Okay.
They said that
the Lion Cajun, which we had to time out, remember?
Right. Well,
we think that's Veronica.
Well, it's been said that that's you.
Oh, really?
It's been.
So I'm there. So basically I'm in a troll account, and I enter as his moderator, but I'm playing like fuck shit under another title.
Hey. Yeah.
Oh my God. Am I living in the Twilight Zone?
I don't know. All this, like I said, I woke up to this morning because somebody had screenshotted my live when you came in and said that Nep needs you now. They screenshotted that. That was showed.
Okay, but you know what I meant by that, right? Like, I need you over there to help me because there's going to be an influx of people.
Right. That's why I did. That's why when I ended mine and came over there, and
I did not know. Okay, and I did see a lot of people throwing around a word. I only went to like one or two lives. A couple people I had seen, like Harley Q. Now that you have to remember, alliances have been drawn now. Like, Billie Jean fucked him. Joyce fucked him. That's my opinion, and I'm entitled to it. Like, they can keep it kind of PC with each other and be civil and all those things, but at the end of the day, that really does feel like they fucked him. And now, I went into Harley Q, she kicked me out. All because Billie, Nep was throwing shade at Billie yesterday before all that shit went down.
I look, this whole thing is like you said, it's like I'm in the Twilight Zone. That's why I asked you, are you willing? We can set up a Google Hangout during one of my lives. You can take call-ins and clear this mess up because
let's definitely do it. He had called me and he said he was waiting on a bed. You know, he says you can tell I can tell you, but we're not going to go into too much detail because again, this is his medical.
Right.
So we have to have that understood that yes, he's getting the help that he needs. I did not know. did I know that the knife thing was going to be, like, as soon as he cut that shit down, he called me. He FaceTimed me. And I said, show me your fucking arm and show me your chest. Because as a retired nurse, I'm like, what the hell are you doing? Like, I said the same thing to him that you know, I just didn't want to put him on blast in the middle of it. I thought he was literally just making a joke out of it. Because sometimes, you know, Matt goes off into his own world.
Right.
It's the galaxy. So sometimes, like, you just got to come in and be willing to kind of just go with it. I didn't think he was going to do that. So now I saw they were very superficial. I mean, I'm not trying to take away from the situation.
Well, I mean,
but I'm just saying, it's nothing that's going to leave scars.
Right. Plus, I know a couple of people who used to cut, and it's like it's the way they explained it to me is like a stress reliever. That's the only.
A lot it is, yeah.
Right.
A lot of patience, but for him, he had stayed away from it for so long. It's like a drug, right?
Right.
So when they do it, it's almost like they get a high off of it.
Exactly.
Right. So, yes.
So
Let's
yeah.
set up. I'm not doing anything tonight. I literally just got back from the beach again. So, because I'm only like a hop, skip, and a jump away from there.
Right. I just want to get this stuff cleared up.
We got to clear it up because we
know,
need to get
like you said, we don't put too much of the medical information because that's his medical information. We don't need to put that up there. But
correct.
We really need to clear up this shit where it's being said that all this shit was fabricated, and you know, I wasn't there like when Nip was on the panel and you guys would. Apparently, you would be on the Google Hangouts after the private Google Hangouts, and like the stuff that went on behind the scenes. I wasn't there. I got to take people's words. So you know, Nip is not here to either
defend himself.
Right. So you were in there.
So he has given us full permission.
Okay.
To clear things up. He said, "You guys just represent me well. Please just let everybody," and he did say, he goes, don't count me out. Like, I told him, I said, focus on
getting
your
better.
mental state. Yeah, getting better. I said, but we all have faith in you. Like, you get through it. And I've known him for so long that yes, if anybody's going to hear it, might as well fucking hear it from me. Because yes, we are related. Plain and simple. Like, people swear they know everything. They don't know 1/3 of it. But what him and I don't do, we don't make up troll accounts. We don't sit there. Does he have the capabilities just like anybody else? If you have multiple computers and you're tech savvy, yeah. Can you go incognito? Shit, even I can go incognito and go look at a chat without. You know what I'm saying? But
right.
I don't make up troll accounts. I had people like Veronica and Crystal. People like those two. Veronica, most definitely. She's well diverse in it. Do you know that she would call me every other day and be like, Divey, you have to change your title because someone made up a troll title on me. And then first it was the joke title, and then it was the actual title.
Right.
And they screenshotted my icon. And I had to call Joyce the next morning because they followed me all the way to Geisha with it. That's how I found it.
Wow.
So I had to like alert everybody. Like, Veronica was calling me up there and she's like, oh, you know you got a troll title? Bitch, I just woke up. How the fuck you know before me? First off. Two, then why do you continuously like tell me every day, change your title, I'll teach you how to make a troll title? Where, like, in what world do people do that?
Now, right there, she was accusing Veronica. At the time, I think she was Veronica H. Now she goes by Vero H. She was accusing her of being the one making the troll pages, that now that I look back on it, I believe it was hers. Because you're going to tell me you, as a 50-year-old woman, don't know how to go in and make another account in a different name? Really, chick? But see, this is the type of shit I've been had to be dealing with. That first live that I showed, was where I told her ass, if I see it, if I see anything that these folks are telling me is true, I will take your mod stick and I will come on here and let the people tell me they told me so. And that's what I did when I eventually took a mod stick. At the end of the day, this is all about a mod stick. That's her gripe with me. I took her mod stick. But now she's developing her internet balls, I guess. And she want to come at people and want to talk shit to people. But like I said at the beginning of this, and I'm gonna let the rest of this play, because she kept throwing people under the bus. Like I said at the beginning of this, Frida, I wish you well. Like Jack the Bear's brother, I can't go no further. Peace be within your walls, boo-boo. But you gonna let this one here? You gonna let this one mess your damn platform up? Like she almost destroyed Neps, like she thought she was gonna be able to stay around long enough to do mine. I hope you wake up and see it before it's too late, my sister. Ain't got time to play games with people.
Then we knew Veronica had a hand in taking his channel down. She had a hand in doing a lot of shit.
Okay, so that first channel, looking from afar channel, it's totally gone, or is it that he just can't go live from it till August?
He can't. He's still got less than 3 months.
Okay,
that right there, his main channel, that Nep's main channel, looking from afar. If y'all can remember, that channel got struck. It had nothing to do with Veronica or Crystal. If y'all can remember, Fi Babe had did a DJ challenge. Let me make sure I'm doing this right. And it was said that some of the songs that Nep was playing is what got his channel struck. Now, in my opinion, a couple of days after that, Nep was watching some anime, and it was playing and could be heard. And that's what I really think. And I told him this, that got his channel struck was that anime, because they real strict right there. Like those anime developers and creators, they don't play with it coming to this shit. But as you heard, this chick is trying to put it on Veronica or Vero H. Now, like I said, if y'all get a hold of Vero H and get this to them and let them hear this little snippet, because that first snippet went a little longer, because I'm doing that same live where I told her that her husband came in and told her to get her ass off of YouTube. And she trying to explain, she trying to do something, and you can hear him say, I don't give a fuck what you about them folks, get your ass off of YouTube. So she can't sit up here and say that. But okay, back to the recording.
But couldn't he use Streamlabs though on that one?
I don't know, because I said to him, so the thing is when his channel went down, Billie Jean reached out, right?
Right.
Like she normally does, but whatever. She reached out to him. He got together with her, and he said, hey, Billie's got this Streamlab thing. Do you think I should do it? And I was like, yeah, I know other creators that do it. I'm like, I'm not tech savvy. If I have somebody around, they'll do it for me, but otherwise I got to be walked through it. I can't tell you. So get the information from her.
Okay, anybody that can use Streamlabs, no, the only thing you got to do is put your username, your YouTube username and password in the Streamlabs to connect it. See, I should have cut her ass loose then. See, because now check you playing on my intelligence. This shit is self-explanatory. You put your YouTube username in there and the password, and voila, you connect. The Streamlab and YouTube is connected. That you see, she be thinking she mind fucking folks, or be attempting to. But you the only dummy out there, because ain't nowhere in the hell I would have told nobody that I don't know how to put my username and password into an application to connect it. I wouldn't have told nobody that.
The minute she helped him with that, it was almost like he felt obligated, because he's just a good person that way. He's like, now it was the Google Hangouts. He had asked Joyce, he's like, let me bring diving. He's like, because, she's always full of information, like, just knowledge-wise. Like, if it's legal stuff, she pretty much knows about it. If it's medical stuff, she knows about it. They used the shit out of him, and I just feel bad for him.
And you didn't? Girl, you didn't? Okay, let's go back. If y'all can remember the first time me, Nip, Lady P, LaShonda Green Gospel, and her arse was on Jay Wilson's platform. The only thing that she said in doing this last little snippet is that Nip always asked people, can she come along? Because originally, her ass wasn't supposed to be up there. It was supposed to be me, Lady P, LaShonda Green, and Nip Taryn looking from afar. Nip asked Jay Wilson if it was all right if she came. He always did that. He was always looking out for you. I mean, he was keeping folks off your ass. You had this man going into fights with folks, defending your ass. But if you was paying the money, paying me like you was paying him, I probably would have did it too. Let's continue.
Like, he kept Billy around, but then, like, Billy joined up with Joyce. She got all her subs, and I swear she switched. So I do believe that theory about when you get more subscribers, all of a sudden you do act a bit different.
I can't see that because, like, I said it before, and I'm gonna say it again right now, and I'll probably say it as long as I'm on here. This is just YouTube. This is virtual. This is, I mean, you come in here and expect, especially the sector that we are in, is mostly roasting, gagging, and gossip. It's like it's like a reality TV show, But I just really want to clear this up. I just really do.
Yeah, I'm sick and tired of people putting. Well, now you got the bone carriers that go around from chat to chat. I went to Deanna's live because I'm subscribed there, and I caught Deanna go, wait, what? Diving and Nep did what? And had troll accounts on what? She's like, that don't sound right. Like, Deanna doesn't even know that I do videos now. Like, well, if you have any question about me, I tell other people. Stop asking other people in other people's comment sections about what time it is or what you think it is. If you have a problem with me, take it up on my platform. Don't put it on underneath someone else's platform. Because ain't that the definition of a bone carrier?
Yeah.
But let's clear it up.
Yeah, I really want to clear this up. Okay, so we both on the East Coast. I got 5:45, right?
Wait, what time do I got? Yep, you on the same time as me.
Okay, let's say around 7:30 we set this up.
Okay.
And like I said, I'm gonna open up and let people call in and ask questions. You don't have a problem with that, like?
No.
Okay.
I mean, if my question to you is this: if
Because you know, as soon as
how detailed am I supposed to go?
no,
Do I have to go through my complete lineage with him to break down every molecule of how him and I are related? Because that's stupid. Like, is my word not enough? Is his word not enough?
like I said, I take people at their word until they show me that I can't take them at their word. And once they show me I can't take them at their word, usually I don't mess with them. Now, neither one of you have shown me any signs that I should believe what y'all say. And I just don't want his name, your name to be messed up out here in these YouTube streets. And that's why I just really want to do that with you so we can clear this shit up once and for all. Folks can call in, ask their questions, and then be done with it.
Okay.
You know, because I honestly, because I'm still planning for the event that I'm doing Friday.
Okay, the event that I'm referring to in this call, for those of you that have been following me from the beginning, if y'all can remember, it was so much bullshit going on that at that time I was like, we need a day of positivity, which was nothing but basically a party where we played music. Well, I played music, we listened to music, everybody came in, and we just chilled that day. That's the event that I'm referring to. I might download that event from my main channel and upload it over here, because it was nice, because it was needed at that time, because all hell was really breaking loose back then. So I was like, hey, let me just do a day of positivity. So that's what we did. But okay, let's finish.
The day of positivity, and we're just gonna be needed now more than ever before.
For sure.
That's why I want to do this, nip this shit in the bud, and move the fuck on. That's the only thing. I want it cleared up.
Right.
And I just want him to be able to know that, like, when he comes back, chooses, and I know him well enough, I guarantee you he'll come back on YouTube. He'll come back on YouTube. It's still an expression for him. It's still, it's still an outlet for him. I just want him to use it for positive and not let all that negative get in the way.
Okay, well, let me get up from here. I'll probably hit you at I would say maybe 6:45 or like some 5 to 7, just set everything up.
So you want to play games with me? Now, I need you to explain to those two ladies, and especially Veronica, I would love to hear you explain your way out of that one. How was she the one that struck Nep's channel that time? Because y'all heard it in her words that Veronica did it. But y'all, I've been on here, I want to say a little over an hour. I didn't plan on being on here that long, but that clip that I played before this one, I just had to really let that one play to just let people see how much I had to put up with this chick, how much I tried to help this chick out. It is other videos out here between me, Lady P, and I don't know if LaShonda Green still got her stuff up, but between me and Lady P platform, I know it's at least 3-4 videos up where we was defending this bitch's claim that she was African American and Native American. I went as far as to explain the Eve gene. And if you don't know what that is, go to Google, type in Eve gene, it'll lay it out for you. I don't have the time, or nor do I feel like now explaining that. So y'all better find somebody. Basically, y'all need to find somebody to play with. See, because like I said, y'all over there playing checkers with a chess champ. Don't do me.
A lot of people are advocating advocating that the rich get richer and the poor is poor. Well, that's only because you don't understand what's going to happen to you. You see, it's all just a game, ladies and gentlemen. And the quality of your living depends entirely upon your ability to play the game. And I play the game,